Hey everyone, it's Trina Belcik from Life Family Food, Real Life Casual Keto. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you're notified when I post new videos every week. And in this week's video, we'll be continuing the Back to Basics series and discussing the difference between the three types of keto: standard, targeted, and cyclical. No matter what type of keto you decide to follow, it's best to start with the standard ketogenic diet. This will give your body a chance to switch its primary fuel source from carbs and sugar over to fat and ketones. The standard type of keto is the most common version and it's best for beginners, anyone who wants to lose body fat, and those with insulin resistance. The standard version focuses on hitting your macros and your net carbs to 20 to 25 grams per day. Standard keto is very popular because of the results individuals see with this type of lifestyle. Now, it's important for somebody that's following the keto diet to meet their proper macros or macronutrients. That consists of fats at 70 to 75%, proteins at 20 to 25%, and carbs at 5%. Now, if you need to calculate what your macros are, I'll pop a link in the description to the keto calculator that I use. The basic rules associated to a standard keto diet are: you eat low-carb foods, you track your macros, the fats, proteins, and carbs, you eat between 20 to 25 carbs per day, you avoid processed foods, and you stick to low-carb veggies such as broccoli, asparagus, zucchini, and green beans, and that's just to name a few. You choose healthy fats like olive oil, coconut oil, butter, and avocado, and you avoid all fast food. The second type of keto is called targeted keto, and that consists of eating carbs around the time that you'll be working out, usually about 30 to 60 minutes before, and then at all other times you follow a standard keto diet. Targeted keto allows individuals that perform high-intensity exercises to maintain these types of workouts and promotes glycogen replenishment in the muscles without interrupting ketosis for extended periods of time. Targeted keto should not be incorporated until you become fat adapted, which usually occurs about 60 days after you've been following a strict standard keto lifestyle. Now, without going into a lot of detail about what fat adapt means for those that aren't familiar with the term, it means that you've essentially used up all of your glucose and glycogen stores and you've switched your fuel source to burning fat for fuel. Now, if you only exercise at low to moderate intensity or do cardio type of exercises, targeted keto is not for you. Stick with the standard ketogenic macros. For those individuals that want to try targeted keto and are fat adapt, try to keep your carb intake to about 20 to 25 grams 30 to 60 minutes before your workout. Choose easily digestible high glycemic carbohydrates, which can be easily absorbed, such as potatoes, sweet potatoes, squash, fruit, or white rice. Remember that even though targeted keto allows you to add carbs into your diet before a high intensity workout, that doesn't mean that you can go grab a candy bar or a sugary donut. The quality of foods that you put into your body is important, so choose wisely. The third type is called cyclical keto. It involves eating a standard keto diet for 5 to 6 days, followed by a day or two of eating high carb diet, often called carb loading. Essentially what you do is you'll take your fat and carb macros from a standard keto diet and switch them for 24 to 48 hours, meaning that your carbs would now be 70 to 75% and your fat macros would be 5 to 10%, while your proteins would remain the same at 20 to 25%. Again, this is only for 1 to 2 days that you would be carb loading, and all other days of the week you would follow the standard ketogenic diet. Similar to targeted keto, choose carbs like potatoes, sweet potatoes, squash, fruit, and white rice on those 1 to 2 days of the week that you choose to carb load. Now, there are 3 reasons that you would incorporate cyclical or carb loading into your ketogenic lifestyle. 1. To refill depleted glycogen stores for those performing high-intensity workouts such as bodybuilders. 2. To upregulate hormones and thyroid activity that are suppressed during the keto diet. That's actually the reason that I incorporate carb loading at least 1 day a week, because I have Hashimoto's thyroiditis, also known as hypothyroidism. 3, and the most popular, is to provide a psychological break and give everyone a feeling of having a cheat day. The benefits of the ketogenic diet, no matter what type works best for you in your lifestyle, includes reduced hunger, increased energy, weight loss, and improved mental clarity. So as you progress on your ketogenic journey, you may not even find it necessary to have a cheat day if option 3 is the only reason that you incorporate carb loading into your lifestyle. So there you have it, the 3 types of keto: standard, targeted, and cyclical. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video to be helpful. If so, give it a thumbs up and add a comment below, letting me know what type of keto you follow or are thinking of trying. If you wanted added support, I have a free Facebook group called Real Life Casual Keto, where we share recipes and meal plans, as well as provide educational material on all things keto. I'll add a link in the description to join our keto support community. Take care, and I'll talk to you again real soon.